children. They don't belong to nobody. These children have parents, and they treat us like our voice don't matter. It's time for them to listen to the people. The audit came out this week, and we upset about it. And we got people downplaying. We got preachers downplaying that this audit is nothing. That's not a whole lot of money. $119 million could have went in a classroom, a lot of classrooms. Yeah. It could have gave teachers raises. These teachers work hard with our babies, and we know that. Talk about it. So, I mean, we're here to let the people know, the board know, that we want them to drop the lawsuit. Okay. And we're not letting up. And next, I'm going to let Ms. Fields talk.
You said it all. Ain't nothing else left to say.
Ms. Fields.
Danisha Fields, DIANECHIAFIELDS. I'm the Director of Operations at the Memphis Lift. But foremost, I'm a taxpayer, I'm a parent, I'm an auntie, and I'm a new grandmama. So y'all know me. I ain't going to work for a long time. So the audit, man, it's some things that the audit showed that we're not talking about. That's right. They're not addressing the ethics violations. We've been talking about that for years, and we've never got answers. It's never been addressed. So if it happened then, from 21 to 24, what is happening in 2026? We still seeing the same thing. Yes, there are new people in seats, but the same thing is happening. And that's why we are here today to demand that our tax dollars do what they're supposed to be doing. We've seen investments, $2 billion years after years, and we're not seeing a return on those investments. Let's talk about that. We have classrooms, we have buildings that are in dire straits. Our kids are not sitting in safe, conducive learning environments. The curriculum they're getting is not relevant. We see everything evolving in this city but the state of education. That's why we're here, and we're demanding to see a return on our tax dollars. And it's just not starting with the school system. We'll be here all day talking about how our tax dollars are failing us as citizens here in this city. And I will close and say is, why are we demanding this? Because if us citizens, if we go out and get government funding such as SNAP's benefits, and if we go against the paperwork that we signed, said that what we would do and would not do with that tax money, and we get caught, what would happen to us? Come on now. We going to jail. We getting charged with felony. We gonna lose our voting rights. We will be held accountable. We will be held accountable. And right now, our elected leaders are not being held accountable. No. And it's sad. You want to see Memphis matter? You want to see Memphis be great? Start with education. Come on. When you fix education, you fix crime rate. Right. You fix poverty, because our kids, they're not thinking about. They're not thinking about elected officials if they're getting an education. They're not thinking about crime. They're not thinking about where I can get my next dollar. They're thinking about. Hold on there, y'all.
You got it. Keep talking.
But education is key. Not every child could get out of this system with sports.
That's right. Exactly.
Education needs to be the focus point. We need to get back to the business of educating our children and not promoting our friends, our social circles,
talk about it,
and our pockets.
Talk about it.
What about the children?
What about the children?
Because they're not doing well. They not.
Come on now.
Spell your name.
Damon Curry Morris, DAMONCURRYMORRIS. And I know of the many hats that I wear around this city. The hat that I'm wearing today is the hat of a parent. The hat of a parent of MSCS students. I have grandchildren that are MSCS students. I just got a call from one of my students' schools this morning about some things that are going to that are not ready for the start of the new school year. I have a senior that's about to graduate Hamilton High School who is not prepared for this community that he's about to embark upon in the city of Memphis. The Board of Education needs to drop this lawsuit, and they need to understand that they need to start educating children. We're not worried about what's happening in the past. We have been to these meetings. We have talked to them. We have asked them to sit down and talk to the community about what we need. They're not listening to us. That is obvious. That audit is, everybody should be upset about that audit. Everybody should be upset about the money that is wasted. Look at where we're standing right now. And I can take you over in South Memphis and show you 3 more abandoned buildings that have been standing for over 10 years. When you want to talk about waste, fraud, and abuse, you're looking at it. You're looking at it. This is real time. We're not talking about things that is being discussed in a boardroom. We're talking about things that are being discussed right here. You see these people behind me? We got boots on the ground fighting for education for years. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And to quote Mama Sarah, our children can't wait. They're constantly telling us, wait, wait, wait. Coming up and reading scores by 0.8 of a point. Coming up and reading scores by 1% is not enough. This community is too, the Board of Education is too focused on mediocrity. And mediocrity is not good for what's for our children. So you all, we're going to continue to fight. And we're going to continue to go. Right. And we're going to continue to fight for what's right and what's best for children.
Thank you.
I'm Jay Worth, Jayworth. We've been carrying on with this situation here for a while. It started with the people, and it's about to end with the people. Right. Because the people are the people that control the power. What we've been witnessing over these last several years with this MSCS school board is really just ridiculous. And it's self-explanatory sometimes, although a lot of people want to take Ray Charles and the Stevie Wonder way and turn a blind eye. We refuse to turn a blind eye to our children, to the ones that matter the most, to the ones that's affected the most. You know what I mean? See, they want us to look over it, but we're going to continue to look into it. Because any amount of money that's wasted, that's frauded, is a problem. Right. I don't care what charts say. You can try to minimize all you want, but we're going to maximize and stand out here to make sure that all corruption is rooted out. Right. We will not tolerate it. We will not condone it. We will no longer accept it. And at the same time I'm speaking right now, they still wasting taxpayers' dollars with lawsuit after lawsuit, trying to fight the inevitable. Right. If you don't have anything to hide, which we've already found out through the audit that they have a lot to hide, but if you truly didn't have anything to hide or don't, drop the lawsuit. Right. Let the oversight board come in and work with y'all to try to figure out what's best moving forward for our children. Because whether you do or not, we care about our children's future. And if you didn't want the disruption, you should have stopped the corruption.
I want to introduce y'all to one of our parents that we work with, Miss Dominique. Dominique, you gonna go up and Dominique, we work with her. I watched this baby grow up. Now she got kids in school, and her baby can't even read. So we mad as fuck right now. We mad. Y'all can beep it out if you want, or you can let it go. We mad as fuck. They feed our kids garbage in these schools. We ain't talked about everything that's going on. It used to be back in the day where they prepared the food at the school and fed our kids like they fed them at home. Now they pre-packaging food. Then the cafeteria people treat we get all kind of complaints. The cafeteria people treat our kids like they ain't even kids.
That's right.
So, and we got cafeteria workers out here today. We got teachers out here today.
That's right.
So I'm telling y'all who out here. But this right here is heartbreaking. Okay, Dominique.
Hello, my name is Dominique, and I'm trying to get my baby reading level up because he's in the seventh grade, and his reading level is low. They got him on the first grade reading level. And the more I try to work with him, it don't help. So I'm just trying to get help from somebody, and the board need to get this together to put our kids' reading level up to get more teachers to help. Because for once he got an IEP, too.
Problem violated.
Yeah, they tell me about the IUP. They still not working with me, with him, with the IUP. They explain to me. Then when I go up there and ask them a question, they'll make up each make up our words. So, yeah.
These are the parents we fight for every day. And we gonna keep fighting for them. This is real, y'all. And you think we standing out here for nothing? We standing out here for something. Our babies. Our babies.
Imagine what those $119 million could be doing
Could've
to
went
help
with
children like her.
Teacher raise.
Went to the literacy program.
But we out here throwing it away on fallopian deals
Right.
under the table.
And this school you looking at right here, y'all, this used to be a staple in this community. And they just let it went down. Let people came in and stole copper, but still it's still standing.
Waste, fraud, and abuse.
Something can be done with it. I believe that something can be done with it. If you give the school board $200,000 to sue the state.
Come on now.
And raise our taxes. Where our damn tax money going?
Come on now.
Again, y'all, it's so much needs to be addressed. I remember a time when the custodians, hell, they worked in the community. They lived in the community and they worked in the school. How our custodians through the school.
Come on now.
Feed our kids through the school. The kitchen's still in there.
Yes, it
But
is.
y'all pre-packaging stuff and then
now.
talk crazy to our kids about eating this shit.
That's right. And sending all kind of lists home for parents to pay money for things that they could be supplying.
They too.
That $100 million could have went on school supply.
Come on now.
Every parent can't afford school supply. Uniform. Come on, y'all. We can do better than that.
What about the homeless children in back?
Right.
Living out of hotels right now.
Right.
Wait another year.
Come on now.
We ain't waiting no longer. We done waited long enough. Our kids don't have.
Supplied this year. Everything they
You want
need.
to come talk?
Right.
Everything our children need for school need to be paid for. Whatever remediation services they need
Paid.
through professional services. If you got $637 million approved by Governor Lee to go to an institution, I think they paid her $357 million already for record keeping for private school vouchers. Give the money to the parents. If the children fail, then the parents will strictly be held accountable.
Right.
This is foolishness. This is barbaric, debauchery. All of this toward our children. Year after year after year, there has been historical, repeated evidence of students' failures. And the predominance of our students are African American students. They know this has been a long-standing plan, so deeply entrenched that we might never know who the beginning initiants of this plan. But we cannot continue to play around with our children's education.
Come on, sir.
Give the money to the parents and let the parents decide how their children need to be educated. If you got $637 million, give it to the parents.
Simple as that. Simple as that.
Y'all, again, I want to thank the community and the parents and the grandparents, the aunties and everybody for coming out. Just know that y'all, we are the real people. We are the real people. We got young men out here. We are the people that they supposed to be serving. We ain't serving them. We pay them to serve us.
That's right.
We
But
pay
they
them.
work for who?
They work for.
But they ain't acting like it.
And I'm going to say this one last thing.
It's foolishness.
Because we got some people out here that's trying to justify these findings, this $119 million. Any person that can sit up and try to justify this should never utter out their mouth that they care about our children.
That's right. Don't speak.
Because at the end of it all, stealing is stealing.
Right.
I don't care what amount it is.
Waste is waste.
And waste and fraud is what it is. So you can try your best to sweep it under the table,
Not happening.
but we're going to keep sweeping it right back up on you
Face.
because we're not going to tolerate it.
Amen.
And don't utter your mouth to say you care about our children and you out here justifying the wrongdoings that's happening to our children. Our children deserve to be represented and not tormented through MSCS school board's bad decisions.
Right.
Y'all already know.
All right. Y'all already know.
You know, I'm gonna go back to about 5 years ago when Lee Harris, I call names because I'm 65. Lee Harris, we went to the state capitol. Lee Harris said, why do we even need a school board?
Come on now.
They not serving you. That's what he said then. But now he giving them money to sue the state.
Yeah.
But he not at the
And
state.
he on his way out.
On his way out. On his way
Left
out.
us with a tax bill.
Come on now.
Been silent 7.5 years.
They done running up bills.
A tax bill.
Won't even sign contract.
MARCUS, RANDOLPH. In the lawsuit, this is when you need the help. Evidently, you cannot do the job your own. I heard one school board member just threw me off. She goes, well, I wasn't there those 2 years. Now I want to know about the 2 years you was there.
Come on now.
$119 million.
Talk about it.
$119 million. We hadn't had a renovation.
Talk
We
about
got one brand new school. We haven't had
Closing school.
Closing schools. Letting kids go. All these children can't read, but we can have reading programs. We can have ready to work jobs. It's so much we could have done with $119 million. And when we run around this city, everybody knows we did and talked to all the leadership. Every last one told us no. Every last one told us, let them do their job. They'll be all right. Are we really all right?
No.
What happened in the other 2 years? And that's what I need to know.
Come on now.
Because we may be down $240 million. And if we down that much, we need to let these people come in and do their job.
That's right.
We need to make sure that they have the help that they need. Obviously, the school board cannot do their job. They have failed our children, and our children are failing as well. This happened with, it starts at the top and it just trickles down.
Exactly.
And we've seen them take money. We knew they were taking money, and it took us almost 2 years to get this forensic audit even ordered. Because they said they did an audit every time, every year, didn't they? But it was their own audit.
Their own people problem.
As soon as it was outside of that, we see all the fraud.
Come on with me.
We cannot fraud our children. We cannot steal from our children because that's the future of Memphis. This is why Memphis is shrinking. They don't want to come back here. Would you?
Just because you making the deals, don't mean you need to steal. Simple as that.
That was a good one, Jay.
So, do y'all got any questions?
I do
Okay.
have a question. Rosalind Freeman, we see that you have people out here galvanizing today about this cause. What is you all's immediate demand? And if and when it does not happen, what are you all prepared to do?
We're gonna fight like hell. We got parents call. Our immediate demand is for them to drop the lawsuit and work with the board of managers.
Simple.
I mean, that's our immediate demand. If they don't do it, guess what? We're gonna show up every time fighting like hell. We got parents calling us about filing a lawsuit. About when the audit came out, parents started calling us asking can they file a lawsuit. They can have a class action lawsuit. You heard the parents say a baby can't read, you can sue them.
That's right.
You can sue them. You can sue them. I heard that they added their kids, 2 of the board members added their kids to the lawsuit.
Without money.
Without money.
Without money.
And I feel like right now, we pay taxes, and poor black people pay city and county taxes.
That's right.
And guess what? They fighting us with our own damn money.
That's what they doing.
They fighting us with our own damn money. So I feel like, as the young people say, they playing in our face.
That's all they've been doing.
Taking our money and fighting us with our
all
own
they
money.
been doing.
All we want you to do is listen to us. They go from Lee Harris, from the White House to the state capitol. We want you to listen up.
And do the right thing.
And do what's right by our children. Our kids, we not waiting no more. We not waiting no more. Look at this school. Look at this school. After we get through, go around this school. I think 13 is senior. This school could be rehabbed, I believe. I'm crazy enough to believe that. I didn't think they rehabbed downtown.
They can rehab what they want if they put the money where it needs.
We got people out here homeless. We got people with drug addiction that won't help and don't know where to go to get it. We can do so much in our community, y'all. This is Michelle McKessie's district, and I ain't seen her ass since she started running.
Come on, y'all.
She leaves down on the river.
And this is the biggest thing. Even now they talking about we went here, we went there, we went to the Republicans, this, that, and that. The problem that the people had from the beginning, the people always had the power. But what they underestimated and what they knew, and the reason they kept pushing the people down, is because the people didn't have the $6 million that it would take to go in here and expose them.
Right.
So while you want to talk about how lines was crossed to get it done or whatever, I really don't give a damn. Because $6 million is a lot less than 119.
Yeah.
So if you mad about it, stay mad. But we gonna keep pushing.
I have another question. You have school officials who are claiming that they have already begun the work.
We don't want to hear it. It's too late. It's too late.
And what work they began?
They should have did it when they first fired Dr. Fake. They should have had a plan. They should have had.
Did I not tell you a few months ago
They lying.
that the plan that 2 of the board members came up with, which the plan they got from me, they tried to throw it against the wall at the last minute, but I told you they had that plan a year ago.
Come on now.
They had that plan a year prior.
We don't want their plan. We want the board of
It's
managers
too
to come
late.
in and make sure they got a fucking plan.
And can we trust it?
Right.
That's the deal.
And they was telling us several times, you know, they want to work with the community. Board chair, Natalie McKinney called me on the phone when I exposed her. And she called. I want to work with you. I'm finna give you this, that, and the third. I ain't got it yet. This was February.
Yeah.
And then stop answering her phone.
Hold on. Repeat your question.
Yeah, you have certain elected officials and even the superintendent released a statement basically saying that
You
they
mean the
have started
handpicked
the work.
superintendent?
They've started the work to correct some of the issues. What are your thoughts about that? Let me quote him right. Okay, he said in quotes, as we complete our review, our commitment to transparency, accountability, and continuous improvement remains steadfast. Most importantly, our schools remain focused on preparing for a successful start of the new year, and our commitment to providing every student with a safe, supportive, and high-quality educational experience remain unchanged.
It sounds good.
Transparency. Hold on. Transparency.
And just one more. Let me finish the statement. They said They said the report examines matter spanning multiple years, the majority of which predate the current administration. Our responsibility is clear to thoughtfully address opportunities for improvement, strengthening our systems, and continuing moving Memphis Shelby County schools forward. That's what Dr. Richmond said in the statement.
Wait a minute, child. Wait a minute.
So this plan, is this just another white paper? Is this another thesis? Is this another just something on paper? Where's the action? We're not seeing the action. Maybe ChatGPT. Yeah, they add up.
That work.
AI.
Yeah, AI.
Is that an AI? Because all we get from the district is words. We're not getting any actions unless they're ready to suspend or expel our children.
And who they talking to? They sure ain't talking to us.
And accountability.
Who they talking
Right now, we got a parent out here. I ain't gonna call her out because a lot of people don't like to be in front of the camera. We got a parent out here. Child never been in trouble. They done threw this baby in an alternative school. Our alternative schools in Memphis look like 201
Come on with
power.
it.
And this baby is not ready for that. We need policies changed. We don't need policies to fit them. We need policies to fit our children.
People in our
Who
children.
gonna help this lady? Her baby can't read in the 7th grade. Who gonna help her?
So my last question for you all today is, now that we are hearing you all's demand, what's next for you all? Once they watch this, what is the clear message you want to present to the district for what's next?
We're not gonna stop. We're gonna fight like hell until they drop this lawsuit, because time is winding up. I mean, what if we boycott the school?
Exactly.
Don't send our kids to school. They wouldn't get the per pupil money, you know. And the first 20 days, if you don't send your kids to school, y'all know what? They won't even get no money.
Right.
And guess what? The jail overcrowded. They can't lock all us up for truancy.
Okay.
Let them try. Then we gonna tell the judge our kids can't read. The judge don't even know our kids can't read. The judge don't know what's going on in this school system. You looking at the real people today,
That's
y'all.
right.
Anybody else? You got a question?
I got my last
Wait a
minute.
minute.
He got a question.
I got one question. What is y'all's message to the state and the oversight board? We've talked about y'all's message to MSCS leaders. How about state?
Our message to the state and the oversight board: go in, clean up, do what Dr. Fagan started to do. Now we understand why they want Dr. Fagan's out, because she was exposing some stuff. That's why they want out. We want them to go in there. We want the oversight board to clean up. We want the state to send it to the AG or whoever they gonna send it to. Send it to the feds or whoever they gonna send it to. We want some action now from the state. We're gonna hold the state accountable. You ain't gonna bring us this far and leave us hanging.
Simple as
And you gonna hold the oversight board accountable.
Everybody gonna be held.
Nobody getting the pass.
Nobody get a pass when it comes to our children. And guess what? A lot of people talking about the oversight board. Guess what? We're gonna hold them accountable too.
Exactly.
Just as sure as we held them.
We gonna hold them accountable. We're gonna hold everybody accountable.
And go ahead.
These babies deserve better than what the hell they get.
Exactly. And the final message I'm gonna give to you once again is stealing is stealing. And just because you make the deal, don't mean you need to steal. I'm through with that.
And I just want to say to the community, as I step back and stay to the, I invite everybody. I invite everybody down there to the meeting. You need to be there. If you mad, show them how mad you are.
Right.
Because I'm mad. I'm a parent. I'm mad. My child sat in the CCTE course for an entire year and didn't have the materials that he needed. I'm mad. But I couldn't even talk to the regional superintendent as a parent because of what I do in the community. You can't blackball a parent talking about their children. And I just got a call from the school this morning about some things that are not ready for the start of school. See, I'm a long-range planner. I got a graduate coming out of this district this year. Somebody needs to tell me something. And parents, I invite you, everybody within the sound of my voice, meet me at the school board.
What day?
She's looking. It's always the last Tuesday of the month.
She looks.
Last Tuesday of the month, y'all.
Again, thank the media for coming out. If it wasn't for the media, guess what? Parents wouldn't know anything. They wouldn't know that $119 million was, I'm not gonna say stole, but wasted, abused, or whatever. Any way it go, it could have went in the classroom. Our teachers spend their own money to buy stuff for our children. So thank y'all for coming out, and I want to thank the community and the parents, especially the young black men out here. Young black men, raise your hand. Raise your hand. We got young black men out here that got children. You're not young enough. Okay, one more time. Get them young black men back there. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Y'all got baby. Y'all proud.
Fathers right there. That was the father.
Them young black men. It ain't just women out here. It ain't just the Memphis Lip out here. It's parents out here, real parents that want something done.
Oh, you gonna tear? Don't forget about the sped population.
Okay, we got a sped population. We got
15, sir.
July 15th.
Which one is the talking meeting?
The 21st.
Okay. So we need
Okay, you want to say something?
July 21st.
Okay.
Y'all meet me at the school
Come
board,
on,
July
Pierre.
21st.
Yeah.
You want to say nothing?
Come here. You can text it to me. You can text it. We got a sped population. This lady worked hard in the deaf community. And come on, baby. You good. It don't matter if we don't understand. Somebody will. You can text it to her. That's okay.
Stealing is stealing. No
Pay for parents to go to ASL class. I know.
Me too.
Just because you make the deal, don't mean you gotta steal.
They need to have an ASL class for parents. I go invest in it.
You text my mom.
This man, I can give him.
Who is?
Julie, come Julie.
Tell him I said.
Coach Julie. What he saying?
He said if your child in the 7th grade and can't read, you fail as a parent.
You know, one more thing.
Meeting's gonna be at 3 o'clock also.
One more thing, Rod. We got people out here saying that it's the parents' fault. They don't realize these babies at school more awake than hours than they at home. And when they get home, most parents came out of this failing system. They can't even read. So whoever's saying it's the parents' fault, I can't say this on the news.
You didn't see it.
It wasn't the parents that wasted and frauded away 119 million.
Okay, we got cafeteria people out here that work in the cafeteria. Miss Woods, you want to say something?
Come on, Bobby.
Deal today, I don't blame her because they lying to
Come on, Bobby.
Say what?
Hope gonna read what Miss Kiera wants to say.
This is Kiera McGee, part of our deaf population. This is how the system problem causes the students, they need education to save their future. We also cannot afford to lose our child's deaf community and the disability. Save the public.
So, do that end?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
She said